What's going on, Top Sports Debate? It's your boy Orlando TDK. Hope all is well. We're gonna cover every single game. I know you guys want to know, Orlando, what some good bets to do in the playoffs. So we're gonna cover each game today. We are covering the Seahawks versus the 49ers, and San Francisco is literally the favorites to win by 9.5 points. Meaning, if they win by 10 points. That's more than 9.5. If they win by 9, they literally, sports people that bet on them, lose. So you need them to win by 10 or more points. So the first thing we want to look at is the two quarterbacks. You have Geno Smith, 399 out of 572, 4,000 yards, literally 30 touchdowns a good year. You want to look at his last few games. So last game against the Rams, which is a losing team against Baker Mayfield, they struggled to win. They end up winning in overtime, and Baker played terrible and Geno played terrible. 19 for 31, 213, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Not promising at all going into a playoff game, but they are on a 2-game winning streak. They won that game at home and they won against the Jets at home. Their last away games haven't been looking too beautiful. So we know it's going to be tough for them to win away. You look at the game before, 18 for 29, 183, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He would need a game close to this for them to be able to stay close in. Now I'm going to be honest. The 49ers, they have Brock Purdy as their starting quarterback. It's not their first string, not their second string. This is third string, and they has been on a strong 10-game winning streak. Win. They just been winning, and they've been doing it for a long time, even with this third string quarterback. The problem is he's 23 years old, people, and Buddy have no experience in the playoffs. So if we look at his last game that he played, because he didn't play the last game going into the playoffs, 22 for 35, 284, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. That is a good game. Game against the Commanders. 15 for 22, 234, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And this one against the Seahawks, where they literally only won by 8. So they wouldn't cover the spread. But remember, they are in the playoffs. And this is 17 for 26, 217, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. My money would be for the Seahawks to cover the spread. Literally, not possibly win. They could. But for them to cover the spread. The reason I'm picking them to actually cover the spread is because Geno Smith is not new to this. He's true to this. He's playing with the house's money this year. Russell Wilson left the Seahawks, and we expected them to be absolutely nothing. He took them into a winning season and into the playoffs, while Denver Broncos is doing nothing. And they're playing a 13-4 team that's 8-1 at home. Don't really lose at home. They should win this one. He's playing with the house's money. All he have to do is be locked in and throw no interceptions. The pressure is on Purdy. All the pressure is on him. And we haven't seen him make any big mistakes. I think this is a game. What can go wrong will go wrong. But the team talented enough to possibly win. I think Geno Smith is going to start off hot. They're going to score quick, where it's going to be like 14-3. And San Francisco is going to have to come back and win. Now, the next thing is the score. What is the score going to be? If I go by the law of averages, what I like to do is you look at the last 3 games. 19, 23, that's averaging 21 points. You add 10 right here, that bring it down like 17 points. It's not good. So they would be more looking to score 17 points. I would say the Seahawks going to score 17 points. And the 49ers, 38, 37, 37. They're going to score 35 points. So now we doing 35 plus 10 is 45 plus 7 is 52. So we will say they will score over 50 points. The over. So here go some bets. First bet, I will take the Seahawks to cover the spread. $100 get you 95. That's the first bet I will take. Now, the second bet is the over. Completely out there. I believe is the San Francisco is going to score a lot. Seahawks can possibly match them. I don't know. I don't see it. But if I have them covering the spread, it's going to be a low scoring game, a high scoring game, however it's going to work. Now you got $100, win you $92. Here go the first parlay I would do. Covering the spread and the over. $100 now get you $251. Now we can add some stuff to the parlay. We click more wagers, and when we look at Geno Smith and we look at his passing yards, meaning how many yards do we usually pass, they have him at 227 over or under. We look at his last 3 games, he's probably like at 200. I think he would throw under. Even though it could be a low scoring game, it might be some turnovers, some interceptions, good running plays, few things like that. But I'm saying his law averages is he have a very efficient game, throw some touchdowns, might throw 3 or 4. But I'm saying he would throw under. If we add that, now we get $100 pay you $179. This is probably the one I would do for this one. The over, Seahawks cover the spread, and Geno. Now, if we go to Purdy, I have no idea what Buddy's going to do because this is a big stage. But if we look at his last few games and we check him out, he did 284. Crazy. Then right here, he did 234. So let's say we had 250. And right here, 217. So let's say we had 225. He's going to average 225 yards. And you see how close this is? I wouldn't mess with it. But let's say he go over. That $100 now turns to $1,300. I don't think it's worth messing with him. But this is the one I would do. If you're feeling frisky, add that with it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed to see my other ones. We will come back to see if I'm right, wrong. But I always, the pressure, man, that pressure, first time playoffs, a lot of pressure is on him, and none is on Geno Smith at this point. He's playing with the house's money, and he got Pete Carroll behind him. Let me know.